Rhys, Casey, it's happening. We had the draw. When was it? 4 weeks ago now, and you found out that you've got Rhys, and Rhys, you found out you got Casey, and I think you're going to be the second semi-final this Saturday. We've got Johnny Boy Kiley and Jake Bray, who steps in for Owen Kirk. He's now fighting him. They fight first, and then about 10 o'clock on Saturday night, you two get to find out who goes through to the final. Everything gone well with you?
Yeah.
Well, go on. Let's start with Rhys, because Rhys was on first. So, Rhys, how's preparations gone, mate?
Yeah, very good, mate. Actually, very good. No complaints.
And sparring gone well? Because
sparring gone well.
You've basically just gone from one camp straight into another camp, haven't you?
Yeah, pretty much, mate. Yeah. Pretty much. I think, when was it? September? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, but like you say, I know the result didn't go well for you last time out, but it was a little bit of a blip. We were just talking before, you know, your last opponent before that, Jay McCarthy, had got a win on his debut over Surgeon Bomber, and a very good win over him.
Yeah, he did.
So it was one of those moments that I think it was a great lesson to learn, because you were in control of the fight. You were in control of the fight, and you switched off, come out with your hands down, and he threw one of those big overhand rights, didn't he, mate?
Yeah, I think he hit me with a baseball bat, actually. No, it's just one of them things, mate. Nothing you can do about it, like you said.
Well, there is, and hopefully you're going to keep your hands up now.
That's it. You see, yeah, you've got to learn from it.
And Casey, you should have been fighting. I think you should. That fight was a week before. You should have been fighting on September the 10th. Your first 6 rounds.
I should have been fighting the week before. What Rhys boxed, and unfortunately, things didn't go that way because
the show was cancelled, wasn't it?
Passing of the Queen, yeah. But
so did that affect preparation for you, or was that just better? Was that just like to making it an extended camp for you?
I've gone the same as the same as Rhys. I've gone back-to-back camps. Yeah, he got the fight last time. I didn't, but I've still gone back-to-back camps, and look, we've just built on what we've been doing every other time, and ready to put in another good performance.
Well, going back last time out, which was the same night that prior to the fight against Surge, the kid we was talking about before, Jay McCarthy, both you fought on the same night down at the AJ Bell in Salford. And you had really good performances. And what I liked about it was, Casey, you said to me you were going to bring something different to the table. You were fighting Jake Bray, who's one of the other quarterfinalists with you. And you said you were going to be spiteful, and we know of your amateur pedigree, you know, over 100 amateur fights, regional champion, numerous occasions, been to finals. So, you know, you've got the experience as an amateur, but you've said it to me that your game was perfect for the amateur game. It was about point scoring. It was about just pure boxing. Perhaps not perfect for the pro game. But last time out against Jake Bray, you showed a different side, mate. You were quite spiteful.
Yeah, because that's what me and Elliot have been building on in the gym, and we're building towards this pro style, and building ourselves for these, moving up from them 4-rounders to 6, 8, 10, 12 rounders eventually. We're transitioning. Everything's falling into the right places.
And you're happy. Sorry, go on.
Can't complain with how stuff's going. The developments I'm making. Elliot's happy with me. I'm happy with what I'm doing, and it's all well and good being happy behind closed doors with what we're doing. It's even better when we're getting to prove it on fight night. And like you said, I told you last time out what I was going to do. I went out and did it, so it was even better on fight night.
Yeah, it's nice when it's all right to talking the talk, but you've got to do it, haven't you? And I must admit, it was a very good performance. Are you looking forward to the extra 2 rounds?
Yeah, buzzing for it. I've said from the start I could have done 6 rounds on my debut. That was because of the experience that I had. I believe I could have done 6 rounds on my debut, but you know, it's all about transitioning. And you know, I'm glad that I didn't. I'm glad that I've had them 4-rounders and I've built into the pro game and I've been able to adapt and, you know, edit my style and alter myself and grow into the pro game over the last, what is it, 14 months now since my debut.
Yeah, it's not long. It's like I say, just over a year. And what I'm happy about both of you is when this fight was proposed to you, not per se you two, but when it was proposed to all 4 of you, you all jumped at it straight away. Did you have any hesitations about saying yes to fighting another prospect so soon?
Not even for the split second.
And Rhys, how did you find that? Was that happy for you?
Yeah, mate, you've got to do these. You've got to have these fights to get to where you want to go, haven't you? Everyone wants to fight for titles, and this is what you've got to do.
Well, we say that, but not everyone does. So I was very proud of both of you to say, because I know when Steve brought it to your attention, you both just said yes straight away. No, no, I'll get back to you tomorrow. It was just yes. So Saturday night's going to be an exciting night because we'll find out who goes to the next level a little bit sooner than perhaps you would have thought, because this is what's exciting for both of you. The winner of this, we know September, I think it's February, isn't it? Towards the end of February, you're going to be fighting the winner of the other semi-final. And the winner of that fight will be one step away from maybe challenging for a title or fighting for a vacant Central Area title and perhaps against another VIP fighter. Now, within 2 years, because it'll be less than 2 years, and one of you could be a champion.
It's exciting. It's what I'm in this game for. I'm not in it to just mess about. I want the titles and I want to prove that I am capable of what I say I'm capable of.
Well, I mean, I presume you had a little bit of an idea of where you could go because of your vast amateur experience. Rhys, you wait. But you, Rhys, you 6 amateur fights, and you stepped into the pro ring. But I must admit, you've done really well, because I was just looking back and you've both fought similar opponents. I think you both fought Danny Little, you both fought Dale Harris-Smith. And in fact, Rhys, going backwards, he's got a better victory over Dale Harris-Smith. He didn't drop around, mate.
Yeah, that's frustrating because that's the only round I've dropped in my pro career so far, and I still don't know. Watching it back, I still don't know which round I've dropped, but hey ho, is what it is. But look, you're as good as you last. In my words, you're as good as your last performance, and my last performance was a very, very good one. So
it was. Like I say, we can't go back with a little slide dig there, I suppose. But it's how you come back from Rhys's last performance, and for him to jump in and say yes straight away to this, then you've got to take your hat off to him, haven't you?
Yeah, it takes bravery. Yeah.
Well, listen, it takes bravery to step through the ropes anyway for anyone. But I am genuinely looking forward to this, and where I think you're going to have to bring something a little bit special. Rhys, you've already spent. I spoke to your coach. I had a lovely chat with your coach a few days ago. And he said you it was actually perhaps, and I know this is a bit of a cliche, perhaps the best thing that's happened to you, because he sees a totally new man in the gym.
No, maybe you don't know, do you? I always believe everything happens for a reason, and perhaps this is the extra kick up the bum that I needed. You don't know, do you? We're going to find out Saturday night.
Yeah, well, that's so exciting. Like I say, we'll cut it short. I know training's gone well from both of you. And like I say, you both prepared well for this fight. I'm just really looking forward to it, because we've got a good card in Wigan where we've got 2 local kids on there with 2 really good fights. We've got Lennox Lithgow on there having the Brett Fido test, and then we've got Joe Howarth topping the bill. He's the fight after yours, and he's got a really tough Nicaraguan kid who's coming off a fantastic win against a BT fighter, an unbeaten BT fighter, where he knocked him out in the 4th round. So I think with your 2 fights, with your fight and the other semi-final and the top of the bill, we're definitely in for fireworks, even if it's a week late.
Definitely, it's
words you want to say to one
it's going to be
another
a good
before-
night of boxing from
I
start to
definitely
finish.
think it's going to be a good night of boxing. Any words you want to say to one another before we shut this down?
Oh, I'll see him on Friday. Won't I? To speak to him, man.
Yeah. Well, we've got the weigh-in on Friday, so hopefully you both got the luxury. We've not been having them recently, day before weigh-ins. You think that's going to benefit both of you?
Luxury.
Well, it is luxury, isn't it? We was all given them during lockdown, but they're not happening no more. And you've got the luxury of that, and in this fight, so is that going to benefit both of you?
Go home and have a good feed. It'd be brilliant.
Yeah, you got 36 hours to refuel.
That's it.
Right. Well, listen. Good luck
Makes it
for
even
both
better.
of you. Like I say, you're both VIP fighters. So all I can say is may the best man win. But I am truly looking forward to it. And like I say, I'll see you on Friday night at the weigh-in.
Thank you, Lee.
Casey, you
Cheers,
take
mate.
care. Rhys, thank you very much, mate.
Nice one, mate. See you in a bit.